There was no denying it now. I was leaving church. That phrase ran through my head as I sat in my car after Sunday service. If there was a hell, I was going to it. Given that I had spent an entire lifetime devoted to evangelical Christianity, it shouldn't be surprising that when I walked out of my church, that I was still holding on to the indoctrinated beliefs of my religious heritage. That is, at least the ones that reflected who I believed I was and what I believed salvation was. I still believed that my crisis of faith was a Christian crisis of faith. It never even occurred to me to look at it otherwise. I only knew spirituality through the structure of the Christian religion. What am I going to do about Jesus? That question had been a beacon of my faith long before the day I had heard it so distinctly as I drove away the final time from church. It had been guiding me in all the hundreds of hours of volunteer work that I had given my church, and it had been the catalyst for me to seek formalized training in ministry. I had always had a call to ministry. Sitting in those church pews in my childhood, I had been captivated by the preacher's words. I can see it now. When I heard that little voice inside me say, "I can do that," it was telling me the truth. I could do that with passion, fire, and purpose. Just because the Southern Baptist Church wasn't going to allow me to preach didn't mean I couldn't preach. Had I figured that out sooner, I wouldn't have wasted so many years exhausting myself trying to scratch that itch to be a minister through volunteering for Bible studies, children's programs, nursery duty, and outreach and events. For a while, all that busyness worked. I was too busy to notice that I wasn't fulfilled, and my spiritual life was slowly dying inside me.